Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here and let's wake up the football gods. Wake up here. You know, when you get up in the morning, and you get that perfect cup of coffee, the aroma from it, that smell as it's percolating and stuff. You get that mixture just right with the coffee cream and everything, and it tastes. It's that moment where you realize like everything, at least at this moment, is right with the world. And that's how you feel with football. But at least that's how I feel with football back. Man, I know it was an ugly game, but you know what?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
I was entertained.
Is this not why you were here?
Definitely entertained last night. I had a great time because I had a bunch of you great fans in here while we were live streaming, checking out the new system and stuff, and got a little bugs here and there I got to take care of, like the mosquitoes that were out there, but we had a ball. And I cannot wait until Sunday night when we've got our Dallas Cowboys on. Oh my God, I can't wait till Sunday night. We're going to have a blast. So I hope you guys tune in. Now, one thing we're doing is all the people who super chatted last night, and I've got my racks on sale for the start of the season because football is back. As well as Teespring. If you use the promo code MOJO, capital MOJO, you get 15% off. Or if you become a channel member, you're entered for Monday night. We will do a drawing for the Dak Prescott autograph shirt, the last one I have left. So everybody who did all that yesterday, and there's quite a few of you, you were all entered into the drawing for Monday night. So last night was interesting. Last night, you could see that Hopkins makes a little bit of a difference for the Texans. I know we're always sold. We're always sold that, a great quarterback will elevate the people around him and that a great quarterback can will his team to win. But what I saw last night was Deshaun Watson looking a little bit lost after that big contract. I'm not mad at him about getting a contract because what you have to realize is not every quarterback plays every game perfect. But when you have a guy like Hopkins, he's not dropping passes that are right in guys' hands. And you saw that last night some. We had that with some drops of our own last year. But Hopkins had a way of making the quarterback better or look better or his job easier because Hopkins was truly one of the best wide receivers in football. Hopkins would forever get separation, or he'd make insane catches. A lot of times the receiver will make an insane catch that should be an interception or an incompletion. But those numbers go back to the stats of the quarterback to say, oh, he threw a great pass. Wow, that's a 30-yard completion. That guy's great. But some of the credit needs to go to that receiver. And too many times we've gone through and we've said, oh, Deshaun Watson, man. Yeah, and Dak can't carry his jockstrap. No way, no how. But what I saw last night, and I know it's early. I know it's early, and you can't make judgment calls on one game. But could you imagine had Dak Prescott gotten his long-term deal? Let's say it was $35 million a year, which was what they're looking for the 4 years, 3 years, 4 years. And Dak Prescott came out and played like that. Every one of the talking heads out there would definitely be trying to serve his head up on a platter. Every one of the fans out there would say the Cowboys wasted money. They want a refund on the contract. They would literally be killing the poor guy. They would. They would. Without a doubt, they would have. And if anybody knows where Eastside Herald is, If anybody has seen or heard from him, let me know. Let me know. He owes me something. He owes me something there, Eastside. The game, the officials look like they're in midseason form of messing up calls. You got the horse collar tackle where the guy's hands weren't anywhere close to being in a horse collar. You had Andy Reid. Andy Reid needs Jerry Jones's eyeglass guy to clean Jerry Jones's eyeglasses because his thing was just fog. I mean, just fog. You know, they had that spray for the windshields, the anti-fog stuff. They need to get a couple of cases of that for Andy Reid so they can spray that down. And one other side note, the players didn't kneel during the anthem, which is what we were told that everybody is, oh, you can't, you're disrespecting the flag. So they didn't. So before the game, they locked arms in a sign of unity, which had nothing to do with the flag. Yet they still got booed. So what that says is it's not really about the flag. And speaking of talking heads, we are about 45 minutes away from No Mercy, No Mercy, and I won't back down, but I'm betting today Skip Bayless will back down. Fox Sports issued a statement last night, and I want to read this verbatim. At Fox Sports, we are proud of Dak Prescott for publicly revealing his struggle with depression and mental health, the network said. No matter the cause of the struggles, Fox Sports believes Dak Prescott shows tremendous courage, which is evident in both his leadership on the Dallas Cowboys and his character off the field. We do not agree with the Skip Bayless opinion on Undisputed this morning. We have addressed the significance of this matter with Skip, and his insensitivity comments were received by people internally at Fox and our audience. Bam. So we'll see what Skip Bayless has to say in response to all of the pressure that he's getting. Now on to our Dallas Cowboys. Things are different this year with Mike McCarthy. We don't know how that's going to translate to victories on the field. But we know that normally we'd have a regular Friday practice, and then Saturday we'd have our practice, and then the game on Sunday. You know, basically Saturday's kind of more like a walkthrough. But Mike McCarthy is changing things up. He did the strenuous practice yesterday, an extra hour long. Today's will be more of a recovery day. Tomorrow will be, as he put it, to get their clock ticking to game time, will be a walkthrough. Everything with this team right now is different. We have different philosophies. Now, offense hasn't changed, probably hasn't changed much more than not showing what you're going to do. But from a standpoint of the defense, totally different. How will it play? I don't know. We've heard great things about Diggs, who probably will be starting, but he's still a rookie. We've seen Aldon Smith standing up as a linebacker, defensive end. We've heard great things about him, but we don't know until they actually get out on the field. We've got different defensive linemen. We've had short practices. There's just so many unknowns. And the one thing I will say, and this is even for you Texans fans as well, I always say this because it ends up being true more times than not. Don't get too excited by what you see in September. You really don't know what kind of team you have until October. And that's the truth. And this year more than any other, because this is really preseason for September this year. This is the first time these guys have actually tackled somebody to the ground in game number one. This is really the first time it's a full-on live. And it's going to take a few weeks before teams really get into the groove of what their teams are and their team identity. So it's back, baby. Football is back. And I hope you guys will join us tonight for our live stream. I'm going to definitely be finding out what Skip Bayless has to say today. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. Sunday Night Football, Dallas Cowboys versus the Rams. I'll see you later.